Excuse me. Alright. I think we're getting started here shortly. Good old Moogle Cup. What in the world's differences between Moogle Cup and Ultra Slug? I don't even remember. What's Suplex? Is it XY down up? Alright, XY down up, that's right. Alright, gonna quit messing around. I'm like trying to like mess around to figure out what the commands are for suplex. Hey Fred, how's it going? I mean, it's a party now that you're here. It wasn't a party before, but now it absolutely is. I found out that Suplex's commands are down, right, right, up, apparently, according to Google. Instead of like the actual one, which is XY down up, but I had to try to remember what it was because I'm playing Moogle Cup in so long. I don't even remember. Like, I never actually have to suplex things. I mean, who knows? I might not even have to anyway. Alright, looks like we're just about ready. Everybody readied up. Hey, TJ, Lily. Hopefully you're all having a good Saturday. Let's see. Race start. In 60 seconds. Alright, we're close to being off. Oh, you won? Congrats. GG's. Yeah, we'll see if I have the same luck here against Fitz and Nani. Came down to the last step. Last boss before Neo X stuff. Let's see, 10 seconds. Or not even 2, 1, go. I mean, there's definitely a non-zero chance that I might have to suplex something, so it's a good thing that I looked it up. I don't know why, but to my eye, this movement seems slow. Slim chance I'll survive. It's like at least like solid 20%. I just blazed through that white dress. I definitely want that. You know what? I have to remember there's warp stones and stuff here already. They're building. So where would one go? Probably should skip. Yeah. I don't like doing this. I usually like doing South Figaro last because usually you want to get like earrings and other stuff before you come here. Or you want to get the earrings here and you want to have the money to do it. Oh, hey, Jay Brownter, appreciate the follow. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Alright, we're gonna push pretty hard here. So I'm not gonna be shy. I'm gonna try to just go as fast as I humanly can. And that's gonna involve me probably skipping chests and probably missing something important, but I'm not gonna check every shop when I know that I have as much offense as I do in Moogle Cup. And Amara. I mean, most importantly, Amara. This community is awesome sometimes. My thoughts are trying to take the grind in Seal Gate if I can. I mean, we'll see how this plays out, but that's my default stance here, is that the Sealed Gate's probably the best place to grind. I mean, if Sign is character 5, then that I'm really flying. Yeah, TJ, yeah, no, that sucks, but hopefully you're recovering and doing alright. I need to get better at the ones I do know. There's too many, like, RPGs that I don't know how to play properly. Four is one of them. Speaking of. Not overly fond of doing this, but crap, I'll just go for it. I'm just gonna full commit here. I marginally regret not having the I probably should have just bought it full run, honestly. I just didn't want to like wait again, or wait a long time for it. Alright, we're gonna be able to go straight through, thank goodness. Alright, Gauntlet's really handy. Yeah, I appreciate it, Lily. I need to get better at the ones I do know UL champion. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, Fred. But, like, I'm pretty questionable at, like, Link to the Past 4, Jets of Time, Crystallis. Like, I have a good list of ones that I need to probably just get better at before I try to take on anything new. Z1R, I'm pretty questionable at. Like, I have a good set of mediocre randomizers. Alright, I'm just gonna suffer. Triathlon things. I mean, that would probably be fun. I assume that's just like... Okay, yeah. That's pretty much what I was imagining when you said that, so... I mean, yeah, that would be pretty fun, I think. I have no defense. I sold the defense I did get. Is that kind of like what Possum did in, in the Ultima Derby? If you saw that, like they did Mystic Quest 4 and 6, like back to back. I assume it's basically the same thing. Let's see. Celeste is probably the better attacker of this group, huh? Or a better mage of this group. Wait. Alright, let's test the water. I'm gonna be here way too long with this fly. That's why I focused so much effort on that one, because they knew he still had Whirlwind left. Mario should finish, and we're good. And I got like 20,000 experience. I don't think I could justify like staying there. Even though that's a really good experience fight, I think I have to go. It took too long and I can't commit to going much faster without some kind of tier 2 magic. I think what I need to do here is crush the Coliseum and then see where I'm at. I may have misread my abilities and put a Flame Shield on Terra when I really should have put it on Celeste. I may have done that, just potentially, maybe. I mean, that pretty much gives me Merton strats if I want it. I mean, I don't have Merton, but like that was all the pieces, theoretically. I guess I'll go this way. I'm hoping that Orbital and Amaro are just good enough for whatever this is. I'm not going to break a shield for this, if I can help it. So, As soon as I get through this fight, Terra and Celeste are gonna switch shields. I'm gonna stop by Coliseum to go to Amaro's check. So Sabin's utility, Amaro does Amaro things. And we'll see where I'm at after that. Let's see, Mega. There's a Mega Elixir and a Thunder Shield, and that's about it. I think what I'm going to try to commit to is just, now that Terra's got, what, 30 magic power from those, like, 3 fights, all I really need to do is just get Celeste built up, and I'll have a pretty strong, magic build on everybody. And then Amaro could just get by, then I should be okay. That's a hope and dream, at least. I'm gonna walk away from this fight with Dice 3 on my two best magic characters. It's just rude. I think Terra's turn does it. Yeah, Glue would be proud. Always be clobbering dragons. Clobbering dragons. Basically, I'm going to chase all savings checks to the end here. At least that's my intention, try to get character 5 and 6. It's easy game. Yeah, anything that looks like utility magic goes on Sabin. I mean, HP 100, that's basically utility magic at this point. So I'm off of 20. I shouldn't be at 25. I should be good to just take whatever I want. That's actually best case scenario that this is a character. That might be the wrong character though. I was kind of hoping that would be force on. I care. I don't think I do. I'm not max HP right now. Like, if it wasn't for being less than max, I'd probably go straight to Imperial Camp, but I don't want to heal, so I'm going to go here. That should be fine. I mean, that's a fair point. It's just that, honestly, it's a decision of I don't have anybody that does physical damage in this group. So, like, Celeste and Terra are both magic based. Having Amaro is like Magi Master protection, basically. That's the reason he's still here. If I had like an Illumina, Ragnarok, something, I probably would get rid of him. I don't have a thing yet. Once I get a thing, I'd be 1000%. I'd agree with you on that case. I just need a thing first. Let's hope the barrels are in my favor. There is my physical damage. It's an option. Slow checks are slow times, but I think I'd rather check this than other things that are on my plate. But not that much. By all rights, I probably should do belt. I don't remember. Do you get dried meat automatically in Moogle Cup? I don't think you do. I think I'd have to go looking for it. And if I have to go looking for it, it's kind of the worst case scenario. was gonna say, that Tusker better not survive that. I have a party of mages that are level 70, 70 magic. I should be okay. I would hope I'd be okay. I haven't played 7 in a long time. I should play 7. I don't know when, but I should. Phantom. That's kind of annoying. I don't like it. I'm gonna do this by density, not by best idea. I mean, Reflect could come in handy against Magimaster, so just in case. I guess Scan would probably be more helpful, but Reflect might work. Speaking of. Wow. I think Celeste is okay. Just gonna throw that out there. I think she's good. Yeah, for Fenrir too, I think that's really good. Everybody's 30. I'm gonna save just in case. I don't like doing this. I'm gonna take the fight. I'm gonna take a fight just to get off 30. That's enough to make you nervous, but beyond 30. That's a good enough fight. Not enough experience, but it's a good enough fight. I am gonna get off at 30 before this boss fight. I swear. That might be over conservative, but it's a risk I'm willing to take here. Find out it's not necessary, but still, it's the right thing to do to make sure I'm not wasting my time. I think what I want to do is actually go to... I hate saying it, but Serpent Trench. I don't really like that, but it's probably the right call. Damn it. Let me just confirm I don't have... I'm pretty sure I don't. So, Trench, Belt, and Mount Colts are the three things that are on my mind. Those are the most likely places, check-wise, for a character. So, I mean, that's what I'm looking for. Basically going into a meat hunt, though. Like, as soon as this check's over, if it's not those. Did I say meat hunt? I did. Unfortunately. What a check that is, or what a fight that was. Honestly, I should have went left. I'm safe enough to go left. Not gonna lie, I definitely thought that. That's why I'm going to Trench first. To check the item shop in IKEA where the dry bead is inevitably going to be. That's a really spicy trench, though. Just the Doomgaze and or Doom Dragons and that lane war. Like between those by themselves, that's a good enough trench, honestly. Everybody's favorite vanilla grind. That's a extremely quality trench, honestly. And then I get a beaker. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Go figure. And meet. I have one other lever I'm willing to pull first. You didn't specify which world. Yeah, that's... I mean, that's the risk, honestly. I mean, it is in World of Ruin just as much as it is World Balance. In fact, one might even say the odds are basically the same. Stepped one square off to the right there. I could have cut that a little closer on that right side. Otherwise, that was a really clean walk. That'll heal. Can't win all of them. I was trying to be slick and I was trying to beat it before it did all the, what do you call it, condemns. Ragnarok. I guess that's interesting. Alright, I think we're on a meat hunt at this point. It's open season on dried meat. It's my bad for not going straight to World of Ruin IKEA. Just out of curiosity. Let's take a swag shot at seeing if I can get something really good. As much as I like that fight, and as much as Celeste would one-shot everybody. I don't know if this is a good one or not. That's unfortunate. Well, RNG let me down. Should have waited until World of Ruin. Not my best parking, but it's good enough for government work. There's only one thing that could be here that I care about. If it wasn't a character, I don't really particularly care about that one. Alright, the struggle is pretty real at this point, actually. I could win the fight, it's a waste of time. Checked all savings checks, checked all gals checks, so anybody that would have done the most likely things would have struck out the same way. I think match tech being a character means I lose the race. I think if this is the answer, I'm okay. Or if elite's the answer, I think I'm okay. I don't think anybody would have gone to elite or this early. I think Magitech being the answer though, that's common enough that somebody would have done it. It's enough that I could lose the race based on that. Like I said, that's a spicy Celeste. Alright, you are back to your job. Well, this sucks. I think I'd rather do this in late. I almost screwed that up. I thought about holding A. I did. I swear I did. You know what? Actually fair. I had a feeling I should went the other way. Let's see, I walk out of here with 17, do a front to a match to 19. Is this even? That's promising. Good. It's like, that's a change in music tone. That's exactly what I was hoping to hear right here. Alright, I was keeping this in my back pocket the whole time. Let's try to make the most of it. Is there any chance whatsoever I get skill? I guess what would even the mechanism be for me to get skill? I guess that's actually a really good question. How would I even do it? First pull at auction house maybe? I can't take that risk. Yeah, I just gotta go. I can't take the risk of a slow fight at Mobley's and the cutscenes. Like, basically, whichever of these two has an Esper, I warp out and I just go. I have to. It's actually a really impressive swing. If these are both dead, I do actually go for skip here, I think. It'd be a shame if they were, but I think that opens the door for it being worth the time. Makes me nervous that everybody's on a multiple. But I kind of have to go. I'm not really in position to just hold up at this point. I think Celeste is the more reliable of everybody. So if like Celeste is effectively by herself, I think that's fine. Hold the charm of your people. I'm gonna look to try to save every fractional second that I can at this point. I feel like I'm behind. I might not be behind, but I feel like I'm behind. So I'm gonna play that way. This is the kind of seed that I would lose because of routing. I mean, that was a complicated route though to get 6 characters. Like that that Mog wasn't in a friendly spot. With Raging and saving, basically cooking on that strength +2, I'm feeling pretty safe here. Hey Grant, how's it going? We're gonna test the waters on how well Umar can target. And how good Sabin is at targeting. They're not proccing you. This probably ends the fight. Definitely ends the fight. Yeah, I ended up having to go everywhere to go find Mog as character 6, and that's kind of the story here. I've had the power to finish the game for probably the last 20 minutes. It's the finding character 6 so that I can actually do it is the main problem. I didn't really have the intention of getting the 19 checks. I was trying to do it like 12, 14. Game said no though. Yeah, the actual like routing took you to Opera House. It's Opera House lock. See, unless it's at Elite. Elite's the only thing I didn't check, but more most likely it's not. So I think at this point my hope is just really clean boss fights, try to just get through this as quickly as I can. I mean, with the power I have, I'd say sub 110 is still possible, which might still give me a chance. I could see Fitz beating me though. And Nani's really good too. I mean, Nani was one of my Moogles, so Nani's heard about all the speedy things to do. Say Amara's turn's probably needed here. No. Okay, well that's pretty speedy. I don't even have Atlas armlets. I'm just gonna go though. Not gonna think about it. In this situation, I really like taking the right one out first. I know some people don't care, but I like the right one bit going because he's weak to bolt, and also it's just a higher HP by like, I don't know, 15%, 10%. So it's easier to kill the right one and it's higher HP, it makes it easier to target. Phantom. Phantom sounds right. Oh, this is Moogle Cup? How much time did I spend on that stupid Ghost Train fight? Oh well. Challenge accepted. That's a pretty speedy Polty fight. I have to remember it's Google Cup so I can multicast and shenanigans and whatever. So Gal, you've been a good member of the party. No, he's rough. Yeah, that Celeste has like max magic power. She has to be at least 115, maybe 120. I'm not going to be shy about really going faster. Alright, so Mog then Gal. All I need to know, Mog then Gal. I didn't pay attention to where they are in my order, so I'm gonna have to actually stare at it for a split second. I think Mog and Gal are both towards the back half, but... That probably kills, honestly. I think I want either whoever has quarter of this group. I want them to actually take a turn first, and then I'm going to try to do double O's. See if I can get tools down the hard way. Goodness. I was worried about that specifically, is getting quartered. A full party quarter right now would be a problem. Anybody done yet? It might be okay, might not be. I mean, 108, 109 would be a good time for this scene. This wasn't a straightforward one. Save and do your thing. It's actually fun. It's just painful. I think I'm gonna pivot to full shields instead of trying to heal anybody. Sabin and Mara just keep doing their thing. Terra and Celeste know what to do, and it's break shields and don't screw up. It'd be faster if I had Celeste unmuted, but I don't think I don't think trying to figure out a way to unmute Celeste adds a lot right now. I'm better off just trying to go downhill. Fastest way through this is... right there. Alright. Yep, I'm okay. Yep, looks like I won. That felt rough, honestly. For a Moogle Cup seed to go 108.30, that's a long seed. I mean, I did a lot of long checks. I mean, long checks equals long times, but it felt rough as I was doing it, for sure. I definitely had the power to win the seed a long time ago. Fitz is just getting on the switches? Okay. I assume Nani's probably around the same spot. I mean, that was a extremely fast Kefka's Tower. Like, end to end, the whole thing, I did it in, what, 16, 17 minutes? Like, I think I got in, what, 52-ish? 51, 52? I definitely was thinking it's... Usually I give myself 20 minutes to do a full walk of Kefka's Tower. And it's like, okay, well, I might get like a 110, 111. To get a 108 from that situation, I mean, I was definitely overpowered, and I was ready for Pulte when I found him, so it worked out really well. But that was a really good, like, just end to end, the whole Kefka's Tower was really good. Doing that in less than, say, at a minimum, it was probably about 17 minutes. Maybe it was 18, but either way, that was really good. I'm happy with that part of it, for sure. It's a shame that it was so hard to get character 6. That's the only thing that really held me back from really going fast on that too. I had to chase character 6 hard. I checked all of Gal's checks, all of Saban's checks. Then I still checked Mobley's, Zozo World of Balance. And then I finally got to Opera House. That's a long list of checks to look for one character. I mean, if I cut out, 4 or 5 checks out of that list, I'm probably about an hour. And power-wise, I was fine. Yeah, I think the story on that seed was definitely the magic +2 on Celeste, and her having, she probably had 110, 120 magic. She, Celeste was cooking by the end of that seed. Part of the reason that Kefka was so fast was being able to do, what, 30,000 damage on tier 2. Like if you take the Ice 3, split it, you know, did 10 grand on Tiger and about 7,000 each on everybody else. So I did about 31,000 on just Ice 3 casts. I mean, that's part of the reason that I was so fast. And then I was still able to get Tiger and tools down without having to do insta-death or do anything like overly specific, just because it was so, like, it was so, what do you call it? Everybody's so jacked up at that point. So it was definitely a good utilization of the power I did have. I guess that's the other thing I'll say went really well. It's just I accumulated power and I used it really well in that seed. So, I wonder what the move is. Maybe I'll just roll like random seeds out of seed bot and plan for the rest of the night. I wonder what Blue's up to. I go check in on Nani. I should actually figure out when I do my War of the Magi race against Nani. I haven't done that yet. Let's see, so this is Final Fantasy VI. See, Fix is on the climb. Nani's not training. Yetis are us. I mean, nothing wrong with a good Yeti seed. I'll still say that I didn't like manipulate that graph that I put in the Discord. The fastest seed I have was that 103 that Yeti was in. I didn't have a 103 with a Rome in my party. Well, I guess since I started using Stats Collide, I'll put it that way. looks like he's pretty close to the same as me. He found Quick somewhere, which is... I get the feeling he's probably just going to crush this Final Kafka. Oh, he has fixed dice? Is that fixed dice offering? I mean, that probably explains the difference. Fixed dice is just... It's really good, but it's really bad. It's good, like... It's really good to get you out of jail, but if it goes slow, it goes really slow. It's actually a little dangerous because he can invite 2 counters with Celeste's turn. He actually probably should trigger a shield right now with Gal. Yeah, that was a little bit scary with he ended up triggering Ultima. His Gal had 42 health left and Mara's the only thing left after that. That's enough to spook you. Yeah, I'm looking at what his tracker is. It looks like he pretty much got the same thing. Oh, he went for Katana Soul. Oh. Well, yeah, that explains it. Yeah, it looks like what he did differently is he leaned into dice hard. I don't know where he found the dice or where he bought them, but the fact that he found the dice ended up probably causing more damage than good. Unless he like found the same dice I did. No, he said we bought dice, so he bought dice and he went with it. Yep, 9 just finished, 122. GG's. Nani ran into Pulte and wasn't ready for it. Nani had Genji Rag. I mean, that's a strong team, Genji Rag Terra. Mario was Yeti. That's a good way to describe it. Let me see what's in there. See, concussed is... I'm gonna do concussed C. I feel like I still didn't say that right, but we'll just pretend I did. Yeah, I don't think Nani or Fitz are gonna run it back, so I'm gonna just keep it moving. Where did I find Illumina? All right. I'll get started with this seed in a second. Just need a second to kind of set up, stretch. Then I'll be on my way. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Alright. Alright, let me get set up here and then I'll be on my way. So, nothing fancy here. This is just normal Ultra League. Random, I'll go with, it's a good enough that thing. Alright. Starting in 3, 2... Oh wait, let me just make sure I have the right timer on. Alright, UL state, 3, 2, 1, go. That's a relatively solid start, honestly. So, Rage Strago is really good. It's a good utility thing for somebody that's probably about a utility level player. It's enough to actually make him viable. I was so shocked I grabbed that elixir that threw me off. Atlas Armor gave me a pause. I just can't justify buying it right now. Like, before I even check anything about an Atlas Armor, maybe I should have. You know, honestly, I would have went faster last year if I bought one. So, reds. Unless Sabin can happen where there's, where that Ragnarok. You know, it's probably Locke's job. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of random things in the, what do you call it? In the randomizer. The music randomizer. The one that I like that is in there is, what do you call it? Velvet's 15 from Tales of Berseria. Like, every once in a while that pops up, and it's like, oh, that's a really cool song. It's unexpected because it's such a new, like a new game. The, like the main character's theme from Tales of Berseria, Velvet. That really surprises me more because it's just such a, like, recent game. As opposed to it being like anything, like, it's not a technological difference or anything. It's just usually that's all, like, old school RPGs, not newer stuff. I guess I a real weapon. Or not a real weapon, a real Esper. That Genji glove is interesting. That Genji glove is actually the one that had, like, yeah, Rise. I liked the Rise. Rise I thought was really good. I mean, it was like 6 different games, which was kind of awkward, but, like, was it a good game? I thought it was a good game. Speed +1. I can live with speed +1. I'm a little bit too far to the, what is it, east? It's actually, that was closer than I thought. So I'm going to try to do a walking grind and collapsing house. Try to get just enough levels to make it viable and just go downhill. That's the hope here. I didn't mean to attack with Strago, that could be a problem. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Did I save? I hope I saved. I'm usually pretty good about saving before tracks. I am not good about saving, but that's awkward. Alright, well, we're gonna not start over at the same time. Wolf. Whoops. That's not how that was supposed to go. Oh, that was a Moogle Cup save. That was actually a pretty good setup too. I was actually pretty excited about that one. Every once in a while I make mistakes. We're just gonna file that one under, pretend it didn't happen, move on. Jeez. I know better than to not save before a track. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. This isn't all that different though. Alright, so dried meat, warp stones, try to get shadow online as soon as I can. Vanilla shadow is actually really good. So being able to throw schemes. Shadow's usually a higher tier magic character. Higher than you'd think. So stunner, cure, yeah, it's all good. I have about 15 grand, maybe a little bit more to sell. I'm basically good on items, but it took a long time to buy them all. It's a little gross that I had to buy as much as I did there. Yeah, that's what I did wrong earlier. I actually I held A when I was moving, when I was trying to spin like that. Like, it's much faster to spin, go, point your nose in the right direction, and then go. Kill Rod. Probably won't sell the Flame Saber. Probably. I mean, if the game forces me to, I guess. I mean, that's pretty much all I can buy right now. I'm not gonna do anything else. It's actually a screw up to not go to Shadow's Trek first, but... Alright, so full basement at this point. Probably do just a normal normal rotation through South Figaro. Most people would sell that Genji shield. I think Strato goes. I'm gonna do a very vanilla way through this. I'm gonna go check the item shop, go check the weapon shop, see if I can get more schemes. Right now, I don't really have enough schemes to justify my existence. Not gonna be shy about selling Strato. There's a reason to though. Just gonna take the Noise Blaster. I don't need the Noise Blaster, but I want the Noise Blaster. Couldn't justify not buying shurikens here. I really didn't want to sell gold armor though, because that's pretty much the only armor I have. I may have to buy armor in IKEA as a result of that. Unless I get lucky and get like 1 or 2 pieces while I'm down here. I have Celeste in my party. Why don't I actually do the Celeste thing? Man, I am all over the place. What in the world's going on with me? Let's see, Elixir, Thief Glow, so about 10 grand, maybe a little more. Hopefully Shadow can wear the tabby suit. 20 grand. I think my best case scenario is Age of Shield's actually really good. this is a relatively slow start. Even with Shadows check, I'd be out of here by 7 minutes, probably. If I had my preference. I didn't execute very well through that part of it. Alright, so... Honestly, that's not bad across the board. Yeah, not much I can do. Let me think. Carcass, a kilo. There's a few that are like really decent rages in that group. Kinda need this to be a free fall. By free, I mean, can Shadow get through with just throw? Yes. Kind of annoying that he got poisoned. I might have to burn a remedy there. I don't remember buying antidotes. No antidotes. Alright, so where would somebody go at 3 and 3? Opera House, maybe? That's a huge vote. also a good fight. Probably got about 10 grand. So I have enough for more schemes, if there are any here. It's a little bold. It's not really the best decision, but... So here's what I'm thinking in the back of my head is, can I get Celeste online and put the Strength +2 on her now? If I can, this is absolutely the right move. With bolt edges and 2 water edges, I should be able to get through this fight. It would have to be one heck of a terrible roll for me to have trouble. Yeah, water edges get me through this. That's scary than it needed to be. Alright, that's the answer. That was a hyper. So the idea behind this is to look at the weapon shop. I have bolt edges, I don't have fire anything. I'm gonna buy that fire rod just on the off chance that I need diversity of offense. And that's basically what that was. I know that seems really awkward, it seemed like I probably wasted my time, but that's such a... I'm in an awkward spot where, like, Shadow can only do bolt damage right now. And do I really want to commit to Shadow only doing bolt damage? fact, speaking of... Let me put the strength +2 on the person who's going to use strength +2 the rest of the way. I mean, throw is... I could take advantage of it with throw too, but I think Illumina is more important. I could take advantage of speed with throw and make that work still. Because I'm still on magic throw. And with the, like, I don't know. I got 30 strength with the fight I already had. So he'd be viable as is. This is... Yeah, I think I have to burn a rod here. If I want to do this fast, I have to burn a rod. It sucks. Minerva's saving me here. I'm gonna take a college try here, see if I can make this work. Alright, college try's over. Sucks at that fight. I couldn't keep anybody up. It was the right call to use the fire up. If I procced anywhere along the way, that fight would have been over 1,000 times faster. Celeste getting Strength Plus with her build right now probably is the most valuable thing that I can have happen, other than like getting experience out of this fight. That's probably enough damage to trigger a cure. So I might be okay. Celeste is okay. If I can learn Fire 3 on him and Quick, that'll help. I'm 1000% healing though. I usually don't like healing here. I'm healing here. Can't play games, unfortunately. Man, everybody's trying to beat him up. To the extent that I can, I want to let Shadow take care of this. It's a good find to have mute on Gal. I think that solves a problem for endgame. Shadow's actually relatively close to getting Fire 3. Scare Force. I was keeping that in mind that Carcass was there for exactly something like this or Guardian. Alright, I have Fire 3 on Shadow. He's getting close to Quick, which is good. Probably have to chase that. Alright, so where should I go? Go-Go's checks, I guess? I don't like the idea of having to do Go-Go's checks here. But it's logically the right thing. 5 seconds I can't have back. 10 seconds I can't have back. Getting a little sloppy. Not in a bad spot though. Mute, I have X-Zone, I have a really strong... No, I have 2 really strong characters. So there's a lot in my favor right now. Alright, so... I haven't done conductors clean in a long time. I chickened out at the beginning, it cost me. I had it at the beginning if I just went. I just chickened out. It's a shame that I did. That's less than ideal. I should probably put throw as my backup command on Go-Go. I'll do that on this first fight. Or after the first fight. I don't know if cooked is the right word, but how's it going, DT? Fingers. Spot. Yeah, let's learn Fire 3. I mean, I'll take what I can get. Honestly, I usually try to pace myself to 3 minutes a check, and then try to angle down from there. So like, 10 checks at 30 minutes is about right. I don't always worry about progression because sometimes you just have bad RNG and you can't really depend on progression being a good statistic. It's actually a really good proc from Celeste. Yeah, at this point I'm just like, wherever character 5 is, I'm happy. It's unfortunate that like I get Go-Go as a character and then Go-Go's not character 5. That's the only thing that's like unfortunate right now, routing wise, but I can live with that, like it's not too bad. Past so far, it's been, let me think. See, I did Serpent Trench at the beginning, went to Magitech from there, and then it's been kind of just going downhill at that point. I have Strength +2 and a Speed +1 Esper. Well, I have a second Speed +2 now, but, or sorry, not Speed +2, Strength +2. So Celeste and Shadow are getting jacked up. My plan is to make Shadow into a shuriken thrower at the end of this. It was a pretty quick fight for what it was. For like 6 or 7 turns, like that felt pretty good. Honestly, like he'd be okay with Carcass. I'm not putting too many eggs in that basket because he doesn't have the he doesn't have earrings. So I only found 2 earrings, or I could only afford 2 earrings when I found them. So I'm kind of just going off of what I have right now, and Shadow has both of them because of throw. At some point I'm probably going to pivot to having Atlas Armlet Hyper on Shadow. But right now I have Hero Ring and Hyper Wrist on Celeste. Go-Go is just along for the ride. He just happened to be here, and I mean, it's fine for him to just get levels. And honestly, he might end up being character 4 just by nature of being here. Carcass is Bolt 3. It's probably the best one I have of the group. I mean, I have Behemoth, I have Meteor, I have White Dragon, I have Black Dragon. So I have like a mishmash of kind of okay things, but Bolt 3 is the fastest, like, tier 3 magic I have. Actually, it helped with, I got Air Force and I used Carcass and got through that pretty quick. Yeah, Carcass, Goblin, like, there's a few that are just handy, like, tier 3 magics to sit on if you ever find them. Alright, so let's use your Speed +1. I won't say that I have them all memorized, but most of the tier 3 magic and all the like landslides and, you know, the ones that are special, I have a pretty good idea. Though I still mix up what's the wolf that's like the little pyramid bug? Like Luridian, and there's another thing that's just like Luridian. And I always mix those two up. Is it also called Luridian? That's probably part of the problem, is that they're called the same thing. I meant to throw a full edge. Yeah, I don't have a lot of toe cutters, the other thing. Toe cutter would work fine in those situations. Yeah, I guess the only other thing that kind of went my way is that I got a, I had 2 water edges from buying them in Nourish World of Bounds, like first thing in the game. And then Dirt Dragon was the first dragon I fought. Quiz you on rages. You know, the only thing would be like it would quiz you on just like the worst possible rages. Like, you want to hear all about I don't know, Vector and what a Vector can do? I didn't even do that GP rain, but it's probably good enough. I don't like going in my menu that much during that fight, but yeah, I thought it was better than trying to plug away at it. So, that's unfortunate. Well, it was hallucinating probably flags that didn't even exist. Most likely. Okay, yeah. That's what I would have figured. I don't even know how you would get AI to... Like, I don't know how you write that prompt to get that to happen. Alright, I'll take a Mog here. I mean, that's what I was looking for, character, so that's good, but it's also Mog. Which means I'm probably doing all Lone Wolf. I mean, I guess I could do... I guess put a save point down and just try Moogle defense, see what happens. What a fight that was. Turn Zigger back on. Yeah, that won't screw anybody up. I mean, it would screw me up, put it that way. I don't even need to look. I guess I should. I don't like this. Pet the dog. I know where my priorities lie. I'll say that. Alright, I'm gonna save and try Moogle defense. If it's not Moogle defense, then I know it has to be Lone Wolf. I mean, I guess it could also be Hopper House, but I'm just hoping it's not. Damn it. That's the... So, yeah, you should probably save more. At least more than I just did. So, right before this run, I'm about 9 minutes in. I take some fight in Collapsing House, and I end up eating it. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll just reset, reload Collapsing House, no big deal. And it shows the new game screen, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm getting a new city because I'm not going to reloot for 6 minutes for the same stuff. So, I don't know if you want to save not all that much. I do feel pretty confident, though, to be fair, just with this party. I mean, shurikens probably carry me through Magimaster if I get one. I have Ultima on somebody at this point, so I have a few options. But you may want to just keep saving, because like that's been my it's been my bane recently. Like that Jets of Time seed during the Ultima Derby, I folded because I forgot to save. Might buy. I'm gonna probably get the item here. Unless this item's like terrible. Alright. Yep, that qualifies. Speaking of games I haven't played in forever, Super Mario Brothers 2. I've tried to narrow down where I save to places where I think I might have a risk. Like, I go into an area and I know I'm like a multiple of 5 or, whatever the case is. I mean, Super Mario Brothers 2 was good. It was just clunky, like, if you're not used to platforming. And having to play with Toad was terrible. My bad. As soon as I say it, you talk about it. That's probably it. Him being able to jump quickly was always an advantage, but it was also you get into certain levels where the height actually didn't matter. Luigi drifted too much in midair. That was always the problem with Luigi. Even though he jumped like a mile, he had like this weird drift mechanic that was just ridiculous. 15. I mean, I think I'd go in. Yeah, I don't think you don't go in at this point. Yeah, especially the late like dungeon levels. That's when he really started. Toad really started to shine. Oh, that's gross. I was hoping to get quick on Shadow before KT. I saw that he was at what do you call it, 90 on quick, and having him be able to quick on Kafka, I thought made sense. Well, honestly, on the lanes, I'm more worried about the lanes at this point. Also fair. This is even. See options. Alright, I guess just YOLO at this point and just go. How much was he thrown per star? Like, it wasn't much, was it? Like $4 grand. $4 grand a star, even with maxed out. It's not very good. I'm kind of depending on Go-Go as my like backup thrower to carry Gal through this. Probably need to pull that Atlas on it off him though. If there's a Magimaster somewhere, I'm in trouble. Like, I don't have any options for Magimaster with this group. I have a... what is it? How many bosses are there? Like 40? I have a somewhat less than 10% chance of finding Magimaster. Probably should have just held there. Alright, that's fine. Do I care about the dragon? Kinda do. As long as I don't proc, I do. Nice try. I'm actually a big fan of using poison on dragons, I just don't get to do it very often. Usually I burn through the fight so fast it doesn't matter, but I do like using poison to to supplement damage. Especially if I think it's going to be more than just like 2 seconds. So Shadow can wear that force on. That would actually be an upgrade compared to Ninja Gear. And honestly, because of Celeste having that strength +2, she probably isn't getting nothing out of that hyper roast at this point, which means I could probably switch her over to pod bracing or running shoes. Actually, running shoes would probably be better if I had the choice. Next, skip switches at 50 brain change. That's a respectable time. It's about the same as I did on that Moogle Cup seed just now. You can just tangibly see the difference from her having that speed +1 at the beginning. Like she's gonna she probably had that speed +1 for 15 levels. Like not a ton, but enough to take advantage of it. It's a bold move skipping the meme chest. I was gonna do something, but like that probably finishes it. You monster. That's the normal reaction. Honestly, if Mog just did a normal swing, probably would have been enough. It's bad karma. If I wipe on Final Cafe, we'll know why. I'm gonna put the running shoes on Celeste because she's actually most important to me is probably that she goes fast. I dare you to turn around and swing sets her here. Do it. Hit sensor. Setzer needs a bolt break to the face. Appreciate you accommodating. Getting quick and exit is helpful, especially with Go-Go in the final party. I think I already had it. I was trying to do back damage with shurikens the whole time. That's why I wanted Goddess to float. I think when she schemes, she automatically targets like whoever number 1 is in the party. Or at least very rarely do I see her throw a Skeen on the left side. Alright, so Cal and Gogo both have important things that they shouldn't have, that need to get flipped around. So there's going to be a bit of menuing here that I don't like doing, but it's better to do it now than not do it. Sure. Oh, that's unfortunate. Should have pushed up on this last. That was my bad. I'm gonna hope that Hero Ring running shoes is a better combination than Hero Ring Hyper Wrist when I'm at 100 strength already. I didn't heal Setzer, did I? So Mog is character 5, Setzer is character 6. Yeah, I'm still at Kafka sub-hour, which is pretty good. Go-Go... Wait, that's not right. Wait, why am I freezing up here? Oh crap. That's right. I think that's right. I'll find out. DT's over here, cools a cucumber or whatever. Couldn't even figure out what my party should be. Actually, I'm gonna mimic this X-Zone if it's not. It's a good time to mimic X-Zones. That wasn't too bad for how bad that was. Like, that was a rough tier 1, honestly. Shadow should be able to throw about 7k. Maybe 6.5 to 7k on shurikens. That's the quick math in my head, so... If he's doing that much, he should be able to help Celeste get Tiger down. You monster and GLaDOS. better than I thought, honestly. 7K is actually really good. It actually gives me some hope that I can, honestly, Shadow is probably a better killer for tier 1, or sorry, tier 3 than Celeste at this point. Problem. So, let's see, do I have Vector? Honestly, I was just saying that out. I'm shocked that worked. I don't think I deserved that one. I was just joking around. I was talking about Vector earlier. And it was like, that was actually clutch to be able to pull that out. It was actually double clutch because like Shadow used it and then having Go-Go to be able to mimic it. Like that was a perfect sequence of events to be able to keep myself alive there. I would have been in trouble otherwise. Not gonna lie, I might go for it again. I'm playing a really dangerous game on this one. It was inevitable that wasn't going to work twice, but... please don't kill both of them. That's actually not terrible, honestly. So, Shadow and Celeste are who matter here. I don't have a way to heal, though. So, when it comes down to it, I have to be really very fast. This isn't going to be fun. So I have to dodge an ultimate counter. Somewhere along the way here. I wish I had Elixir, so that's part of the problem, I don't. I already know I don't. And honestly, I probably need to not even... Thank goodness I had one. Let's see, so... So, I need you to not die here. I might be okay. Oof. That one elixir could help. I mean, thank goodness Celeste blocks everything without one now, but that was scarier than it needed to be. Still a legit time though. 108 is pretty good. I had that one elixir to heal. That was a... Honestly, I bet you 30%, 40%, probably more died on that climb. That was a extremely rough climb for no healing. I didn't even realize I didn't have no healing, which is kind of a bad thing on me. But to have one elixir for the whole climb, not even really realize it until tier 4, that worked out really well. Made the worst of a good situation or best of a bad situation, one or the other. I don't even know. Something happened there. I finished the seed one way or the other. Anyway, appreciate the GG's, Lily, DT. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for suffering through whatever that was. Yeah, honestly, I've been playing really well though. That was a tricky Ultras League seed for me to get sub 110 on. Jesus likes me personally. Maybe. I don't know. I got what did I get on that Moogle Cup seed? Was it 108? That may or may not have been faster than the Moogle Cup seed I just ran. It was faster actually. I got a 108.30 on the last Moogle Cup seed. So I mean, take that how you will. Maybe that might have been good RNG in all practicality. So what's the move? Is anybody up to a thing? Oh, Honey did his... I assume he did Ultras League. Not Ultras League, Underground. Where is Ultras League? I haven't heard anything. Like, I was expecting a pre-announcement to the pre-announcement, but no. Let's see... I don't want to be rude, but I am a little curious what's going on there. You know what? Actually, I won't finish that sentence because it probably would be rude for me to finish that sentence. Yeah, I thought honestly, I thought he was gonna do the pre-announcement in October. Like, I figured it was going to be like up and running because last season it ended up I think it finished like a week or two after Christmas. I want to say like it was like week 6, 7, 8. It was like Christmas, New Year's, and then like first week of January. I mean, I assume they'll do like pre-announcement 2 or 3 weeks and then the actual like event. So at this rate, it probably wouldn't be like until mid-November. At the earliest, maybe Thanksgiving. Am I playing well enough to do Chupon? Maybe the commissioner is burned out on commissioning. You know, and it's probably fair. Like if he is, I wouldn't begrudge him one bit, because like all kinds of people throw all kinds of crap his way. You know, he has to keep track of all those people, all those things, people ping him on stuff, and etc. etc. Like it's no small effort to do that. So like if he's burned out, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not even gonna say anything. Like me talking about it right now is just to fill time until I decide what to do. But like I don't begrudge Double Down one bit. He's a sensitive guy. I honestly like I've had like stuff happen during Ultras League races where I like said things like even like half in jest, half not. There was like, you know, damn it, Double Down, like how'd this happen to me, you know, whatever. Whether it's like a joke or whatever. And sometimes I worry that some of that stuff just comes across like gruff. There's one time where it actually happened and I apologize. Because it was like, I definitely screwed up and it was rude. So, honestly, and that's just me. And, you know, I'm sure other people have done similar things and didn't apologize for it. And, I mean, that wears on you, for sure. I mean, just being so central to the biggest event in the community for, what, 4 years? I mean, yeah, I guess it would be 4 years. I mean, 8 seasons, there's 6 months per season. Yeah. 4 years of Ultra League shenanigans. So, what is it that you would do here? I kind of want to play Underground, but I also kind of don't. I feel like I'm going to throw. People take it too seriously. I mean, it's hard for me to say that I don't take it too seriously, being like defending champion of Megalix or whatever. I mean, I probably do take it a little too seriously, but I don't take it so seriously that like it was meant to be a casual event for sure. Like I try to keep that in mind that it's the most casual of casual events. Oh, the flag set? Oh yeah. No, before season 8 when like he tried to make one minor tweak and all of a sudden everybody panicked. I will say though, I wasn't one of the people that said anything. I was fine with the changes that they made. Like I didn't, no criticism, no nothing. I was like, you know, I'll just play the flag set as it is. I do think that it's awesome for us to have a standard flag set. Like a lot of the other randomizers don't. And it's like you have to play like Dora randomizer to like 5 different things. And you being the like